We like to think of history as a nice, straight line, a steady climb from stone tools to steam engines and then to silicon chips. But what if I told you that story is wrong? That somewhere along the way, humanity didn't just stumble. We suffered a catastrophic system crash that set us back 1,000 years. In 1901, off a tiny Greek island called Antikythera, sponge divers found something that shattered our comfortable timeline. Among statues and treasure, they pulled up a corroded, calcified lump of bronze. For decades, it sat in a museum, dismissed as junk. But beneath the rust, a ghost was waiting. This is the story of the Antikythera mechanism, a device that simply shouldn't exist. When scientists finally used advanced 3D X-rays to peer inside, they didn't just find gears, they found logic. They found a primitive, yet breathtakingly precise, form of code. This wasn't just a clock. It was a 2,000-year-old analog computer. Imagine this. You're a Greek astronomer in 100 BC. You turn a single hand crank on this showbark-sized device. Instantly, it calculates the exact position of the Sun, the phases of the Moon, and the movements of Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. It even predicts solar and lunar eclipses with terrifying accuracy, down to the hour. It accounted for leap years and the subtle variations in the Moon's orbit. To do this, its creators used something called a differential gear. It's a complex system that allows for adding and subtracting rotational speeds. This piece of engineering was so advanced, it wasn't seen again in Europe until the 16th century, a gap of over 1,500 years. The mathematics required to design this device was centuries ahead of their time. It was an operating system, programmed into bronze. And this brings us to the real mystery. If the ancient Greeks had this level of mechanical genius, what happened next? Why did it just stop? Why didn't the Industrial Revolution happen during the Roman Empire? Imagine steam power while the Library of Alexandria still stood. What would our world look like today? Instead, after the ship carrying the Antikythera mechanism sank, this technology vanished. It disappeared completely from the historical and archaeological record. Humanity didn't just lose a machine, we lost a save file. We experienced a technological reset that delayed our progress by a millennium. When similar gearwork finally reappeared in medieval cathedral clocks, it was far simpler, far less sophisticated than what the Greeks had already achieved. The Antikythera mechanism is a haunting reminder that progress isn't guaranteed. It's not a one-way street. Knowledge can be lost. Entire branches of our technological tree can be pruned away by accident, by war, by simple neglect. Today, we stand at the dawn of AI and quantum computing, creating technologies that will redefine our world. But we have to ask ourselves, are the systems we are building robust enough to last? Or are we, right now, creating the next calcified lump for future divers to find, leaving them to wonder what could have been? We are code books. We don't just look at the history of technology, we decode the very soul of human evolution. If you want to understand the future by exploring the lost files of the past, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join us on the next journey. Thanks for watching.